Hey guys, Pete here from Positively Pete Art Studio in Huntington. And this is the story of how my artistic journey began and how Positively Pete got started. So if you look over my shoulder, you'll see on the bottom is the first painting that I attempted. So let's back up though, because for over 40 years I wanted to paint and I didn't do it. And I didn't do it because I was afraid. And I was afraid I wouldn't be any good at it. I was afraid I'd do a painting and it wouldn't be any good. It would be an embarrassment and other people would laugh at me. So on and so on. A lot of that has happened in my life with different things. So I really was fearful to go down that road. And I think part of that too is I'm my own worst critic. And so I was afraid what I would think of the painting as well. But December 2019, I decided enough is enough. I'm getting older. I really want to try this. And so I painted that bottom painting and I took a step back and thought, oh my gosh, this is horrible. Maybe I should quit right now. But something inside of me nagged at me and said, don't quit, don't give up. Keep with it, keep practicing. You will get better over time. So the painting up above that, fast forward 10 months. So now we're into October of 2020, which as you know was a rough year anyway, thanks to COVID. But the picture up above is that same painting 10 months later. And I could see then the dramatic improvement that I'd made. You know, granted, it's not perfect. It's not like a Rembrandt or a Van Gogh, and I'll never be that good. But I could see that improvement. And it was kind of fulfillment for me. I found along the way that it's not about the end product. It's about the process of painting and the process of creating, whether it's painting, sculpting, writing, anything that you can do, that you can create is unique to you. And it's something that you have brought into the world. And so in this process, I have just found such a peace when I'm painting. And I feel the stress just melt away. Sometimes I lose track of time, which isn't always a good thing. But I so love it. I so enjoy it. And I'm so glad that I stuck with it. About 6 months ago, I started what's called pour painting. And I was hooked from the very first one that I did. And even that, I can see how my style has improved over time. And I look forward to seeing, 10 years from now, where am I going to be? Probably in a very different place. So along with this, the art, I am a writer. I've been writing for most of my life. I haven't published most of what I've written. I do have a few published books. But what really is in my heart more than anything else is to write motivational books and to tell my story, not just my artistic journey, but the story of my life. Been to some pretty dark places in my life, bounced back, turned negativity completely around on its head, and have become just a positive person who is as dedicated to making the world a better place and helping people to improve their lives and their ways of thinking. So art has been a huge part of that. Writing has been a huge part of that. Hopefully it'll be an even larger part as I finish the books that I'm working on now, because they're more in line with my passion of helping others. And along with that too, is motivational speaking, which is something that I am also very passionate about. My story, I haven't been willing to share it most of my life because frankly, it's very personal. It's embarrassing. But I suspect that there's a lot of you out there that have been through or are going through similar things to what I did. And if my story can help you to change your life and to become a positive person, then hopefully you can take that and do that for someone else. And that's how we make the world a better place, one heart at a time. So that is really my story. That's how Positively Pete was founded. So it combines the art, the writing, and the motivational speaking together, which is kind of my dream. Right now, this is just a very part-time thing. And like everyone else, I need a job. I've got a family to support. So I want to make sure I'm doing that. But this really is my passion, and I have made time for it, which you'll have to do too. You'll have to make some hard decisions, and you'll have to make time for the things that you really want to do. Don't put them off, because we're not guaranteed tomorrow. I mean, frankly, you could go out and have a car accident, and today may be your last day on earth. And I don't want any regrets when I get to that place. I want to have done everything that I want to do. I want to have made an impact on the world. So hopefully Positively Pete will allow me to do that and give me the forum for doing that. So thank you so much for listening to my story. Have a wonderful day.